Tbilisi, the capital city of Georgia, which offers a unique blend of history, culture, and a vibrant energy. It's a place which is surrounded by the breathtaking natural landscape. It's a city with a rich history spanning centuries. Tbilisi also embraces modernity. The city features contemporary architecture, trendy cafes, and bustling nightlife scenes. Lastly, the warmth and hospitality of Georgian people themselves are a highlight of any visit to Tbilisi. So, watch this video till the end to explore the city with us. Hi, good morning everyone. Welcome back to our episode 2 of Georgia series. Now the time is around 6 o'clock and we are so excited for our today's city tour. So now let's freshen up and check what's there in our breakfast. Around 8 o'clock, we came to the ground floor to have our breakfast. We can see there is enough varieties of food kept to start our day. There is cereals, fresh fruits, oats, salads, pancakes, cheese, croissants, pastries, and also there is a hot dishes like sausages, scrambled egg, along with the selection of juices, tea, and coffee to complement our day. Overall, this breakfast area is pleasant and neat, and the buffet is neatly organized with a range of choices. So, let's have our breakfast and get ready for our city tour. After having a good breakfast, now it's time to explore the city. In this video, we will be exploring Metaki Church, Holy Trinity of Tbilisi, Clock Tower, Peace Bridge, Mother of Georgia, and Tatsminda Park. As we have mentioned in the first video that we booked this tour through Tag in Georgia team, this is a private tour with the guide. We will mention the contact details in the description. If you want to book the tour or if you have any queries, you can contact them. We reached the first destination, that is Metaki Church. It's an ancient and important place in Tbilisi. It sits on a rocky cliff overlooking the Kura River. People have been coming here for centuries to pray and to see its beautiful architecture. One of the highlights of visiting the Metaki Church is a stunning view it offers of Tbilisi's old town with its distinctive architecture and winding streets, as well as the modern skylines of the city beyond the river. This is the statue of King Vakhtang, and he is considered as a founder of Tbilisi city, and it is situated next to the Metaki Church. Now let's go inside the church and see how is it. Metaki Church looks traditional with its strong stone walls and dome on top. Outside you will see a detailed carvings and decorations, and inside there are paintings and holy images that tell stories from the Bible and Georgian history. Videography is prohibited inside the church, so we couldn't capture enough footage of the church. After spending some time here, we are now moving towards the Holy Trinity of Tbilisi. So let's see how is it. There is almost 6 to 7 minutes of drive from Metaki Church to reach the Holy Trinity Cathedral. And this is how it looks like. It's so beautiful to look at and it's very peaceful here. This church is a blend of traditional Georgian architectural elements with the modern influences. The construction of the church began in 1995 and completed in 2004. It was funded largely through the donations from the Georgian people. This cathedral is also known as Sameba. It's a significant church in Tbilisi. The history behind the cathedral is rooted in Georgians' deep Christian traditions. It was constructed to symbolize the country's spiritual unity. When you step inside, it feels spacious because of the many windows. The walls and ceilings have paintings which tell stories from the Bible and show angels and saints. Everywhere you look, there are religious paintings and icons. These show scenes from the Bible, pictures of saints, and other important figures in the Georgian Orthodox Church. Underneath the main church, there are smaller chapels and places where important peoples are buried. These are quiet places for prayer and reflection. Overall, the Holy Trinity Cathedral of Tbilisi is a place of beauty, history, and deep spiritual significance for the Georgian Orthodox Church and the people of Georgia. And it also offers a breathtaking panorama of the city and its surroundings. There is also a garden nearby. Depending on the time of the year, you might see a colorful flowers in the garden. So visiting this place not only offers a spiritual experience but also provides a remarkable opportunity to appreciate the scenic beauty and architectural diversity of Georgia's capital city from a unique vantage point. Now we are going towards our third destination, that is Clock Tower, and it took around 15 minutes to reach here from the church. This is one of the city's most unusual building. A huge clock sits in the middle of the tower with a leaning column on its side. It looks beautiful with the colorful tiles and intricate patterns, giving it a unique and eye-catching appearance. Here we can see one of the smallest working clock. It's one of the modern tower attached to the puppet theatre, and this theatre is built by reusing the old pieces from abandoned structures of the old town and from buildings destroyed following a major earthquake. One of the main attractions of this clock tower is that every hour a window opens in the small balcony at the top, and mannequin of an angel strikes the bell with a small hammer and goes in. Surroundings of the clock tower looks beautiful with these colorful paintings displayed on both sides of the wall. There are small cafes, restaurants, and souvenir shops. If you want to buy these paintings, you can buy it here. Now, from here, we are going to the Peace Bridge. Here we are in front of the Peace Bridge. It's a bow-shaped pedestrian bridge, a steel and glass construction illuminated with the numerous LEDs over the Kura River, linking the Reich Park with the old town in central Tbilisi. It's opened in 2010. Since then, it has become an important pedestrian crossing in the city, as well as a significant tourist attraction and one of the most well-recognized landmarks of the capital. You can also board a boat near Peace Bridge. It's a calm and peaceful ride where you will get to see the city and the buildings from a different angle. You will also find out some live performances and some photography spots. Near the Peace Bridge, there is a Reich Park, which is a green space where people can relax and enjoy outdoor activities. It's a popular place for families, friends, and tourists to spend time together. Now we are going towards the Sulphur Bath area, which have long been a cherished part of Georgian culture. You will find many restaurants nearby, and the street vendors are selling the Georgian traditional sweets like churchkela and their famous berries. The city's name Tbilisi, which means a warm location, this name was given to this place because of the area's numerous sulfuric hot springs. This is a falcon and pheasant sculpture which is related to the history of Tbilisi. The history of Tbilisi's sulphur baths dates back to the 5th century when King Vakhtang Gorgasili discovered these natural hot springs. The story is the king went hunting in the densely wooded region that is now the old town of Tbilisi. During this hunting trip, a pheasant was shot down and it fell into the warm spring. When the bird was retrieved from the spring, it was found perfectly cooked by the heat of the water. So the King Vakhtang was so excited about finding the natural hot springs in this area, and he decided to build a city here, and thus was the beginning of Tbilisi's long-standing tradition of loving a nice hot bath. Sulphur bath is not only relaxing, but it has got a health benefits also. We will share our sulphur bath experience, its cost and how to book it, everything in the upcoming videos of Georgia series. Now we are going to Mother of Georgia, but through this cable car ride. We are excited for this affordable ride because it costs only 5 lari per person for two-way transport. The cabins are designed for 8 passengers and there are a total of 7 cabins. They ride very smoothly without stopping, only slowing down at the station to allow passengers to get on or off. The cable car ride gives you the most incredible views of the city. You can see all the colorful buildings, the busy streets, and even a beautiful river flowing through the heart of the Georgian capital. It's so much fun to feel like you're flying above the city, and it's a great way to see everything without getting tired from walking. At the top, you will find this beautiful scenic view of Tbilisi. There is also an Arikala fortress which is now temporarily closed. And you will find the street performers singing a beautiful song.
मेरा जूता ही जवान ये पतलून इंग्लिस्तान सर पे लाल टोपी रस फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तान मेरा जूता ही जवान ये पतलून इंग्लिस्तान सर पे लाल टोपी रस फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तान गोरों की ना
On the way to Mother of Georgia, there are many shops where you can buy souvenirs, accessories, or jewelries, and also you can have beverages and light snacks. Mother of Georgia is a 20-meter aluminum figure of a woman in Georgian national dress. It symbolizes the Georgian national character. In her left hand, she holds a bowl of wine to greet those who come as friends, and in her right hand is a sword for those who come as enemies. Near this Mother of Georgia monument, you will find the National Botanical Garden of Georgia, which has a collection of rare plants, but it was closed when we visited here. And while returning, we could see the beautiful view of Tbilisi through the cable car. Now we are going to Tasminda Park, which is located on 770 meter of height. To go there, we have to catch the funicular railway, and this is the ticket center. So from here, you can buy the ticket. We are so excited to experience this ride because it spans a length of 501 meters and it takes around 10 minutes to reach the upper station. Going to the park through this tram is really a wonderful experience. You will get to see the breathtaking view of the city. It's not only a convenient mode of transportation, but also it provides a spectacular panoramic view of the city. If you come to Tatsminda Park through the tram, then this will be the entrance. Here you will find a many restaurant, cafes, relaxation zones, celebration center and a wedding hall in the park. This is the most popular theme park in Tbilisi. It's the best choice for fun and relaxation. There are several fun rides for kids, and this park is divided into three zones like extreme, kids, and family. There are almost 60 rides and play spots here. If you are looking for a quick snack or simply a refreshing drink while enjoying the scenery, the park serves you the diverse taste and preferences. It offers a stunning views of the city, and it's a great place to enjoy a panoramic view of Tbilisi while having fun with friends and family. It's a popular destination for families and groups, offering a vibrant atmosphere and a range of activities to entertain everyone. It's a place where visitors can create lasting memories, whether by experiencing a thrilling rides or admiring the cityscape or simply enjoying a day out in a beautiful and lively environment. Beyond its attractions, it is also home to various dining options, including cafes, restaurants, which serves a range of cuisine. Overall, it stands out not only as an amusement park but also as a cultural and recreational landmark in the city, combining fun-filled attractions with the stunning views to create a unique and unforgettable experience for visitors. With this, we completed our Tbilisi city tour. We hope you all like this video. We will come up with the next episode, but before that, don't forget to like the video and share your genuine reviews in the comment box. And please support us by subscribing to our channel.